Number 9, chasing 2 rabbits. A lot of times people will say, I want to lose weight so I can run a marathon. Or I want to lose weight so I'm going to run a marathon to lose weight. That's 2 separate goals. You need to decide which one you want to do. They say, well, I really want to run a marathon. Okay. Right now you're 50 pounds overweight. So before you can start working on that goal, you need to lose the weight, because you're not going to be able to do the kind of training, you're not going to be able to do the miles per week you're going to need to do with that body. So the most effective way to lose weight is not running. No, I'm not writing running off completely, but I'm just saying it's a very high impact activity. If you're carrying extra weight, we need to address that first and then. Okay, so pick one goal and make sure that it makes sense. Don't tell me, I really want to lose weight, but I really like my kickboxing class. Okay, but unfortunately your kickboxing class is causing, you know, that impingement down around in your hips, so that now all of a sudden your hip flexors are really tight. You're not able to do proper lunges. Eventually you're going to get so achy that you're going to stop going to that kickboxing class, because guess what? There's 35 people crammed in that room and he can't see that your foot's turned in 5 degrees while you're doing your lunges, and that's why this problem is never going to go away. So choose something. Choose to either keep going and stay achy and injured and never get lose any weight, or choose to take a break and focus. Okay? So it's the laser beam and the flashlight. You focus in on something, the same amount of energy can cut through steel. But if you want to just spread it over the whole, like, it doesn't do anything. You need to actually decide that you want to lose weight, and it's your number 1 priority. The most common thing I hear is, well, I have a job and I have kids and my husband works and he's a truck driver, so I don't have any time. And it's like, yeah, okay, that you just described the last 45 people that I've worked with. So nobody goes, hi, I'm on Jersey Shore, GTL forever, and I need a trainer to, you know, remind me to, I don't know, get out of bed and drag my butt in the gym for 4 hours, and then tell me, make sure I do the laundry first before we go out clubbing. They don't need someone to go, okay, we've only got 55 minutes, so it's got to be effective. I've got to make sure you show up, put yourself first for 1 hour out of 24. And by the way, you know, I've got to talk to you about your nutrition because I know you got a million other things on your mind, but I'm going to be the one that keeps you focused on your nutrition. That's literally like what we're all about. Okay? I mean, I'm sure I can figure out how to change my oil if I really wanted to, but I don't have time. I'm too busy training clients and talking to people like you about weight loss and trying to, you know, build a great lifestyle business. And so I just pull it up and I give this guy, like, you know, I don't know, 45 bucks, what a deal. And he changes it for me because that's what he does all day long. So I don't got to figure out how to put the thing up, and you know, like, it's just, you pay people to play at what they love so that you can get back to what you love. If you hate exercise, if you don't know how to eat well, if you say, I eat really well, but the scale doesn't seem to be reflecting that, then newsflash, you don't eat really well, okay? But if all those things are happening, then, you know, why not just delegate that task to someone who's actually extremely passionate about it and has done it, you know, hundreds and hundreds of times. And you know that if you just simply show up and follow directions, you'll get what you want. And that way you can have those other priorities. You can have the family, right? Because I'm not under the illusion that if you're, you know, if your baby boy goes into the emergency room, yeah, I understand you're going to miss the workout. There are things more important than your weight loss goal. It just needs to be in the top 5. You know, I don't want you to quit your job so that you can train with me 5 hours a day. I just want you to, like, leave work on time and have healthy work-life balance so that you don't have to quit in 4 years because you hate your friggin' job so much because it's eating up your whole life. Because that's the irony too. It's really ironic that people will blow their brains out literally for their job and then end up quitting earlier or being less productive because they turn out to hate it because they have put way too much into it and they haven't left a little bit for themselves. The last point is the tuning into Dr. Oz or Oprah and listening to her 14th trainer tell her how this is going to be the one that, this is really going to be the one that works for her. Dr. Phil's Lessons on Life, or basically 95% of corporate, the corporate giant, if you will, is designed to sell products to people. And in the fitness business, the most profitable way to sell products to people is to keep the price point below 50 bucks, to give them a little nugget of science that actually sounds like it might be true, make a bunch of huge promises, and then when it doesn't work, come out 4 weeks later and basically just say, well, that's because you have no willpower. But here's our next product. That is such a wonderfully renewable client base. Like they just pump a new thing out every couple of weeks. This is going to be the miracle pill. It's this one. Turns out we have a team of scientists. NASA designed this for us, and it's amazing. And you know what? 5 seconds a day, 3 easy payments of $9.99. You'll have the body of your dreams, just like the girl on the commercial. Call now. Oh, and you get a free, you get a free exercise towel to go with it. It's garbage and it's baloney, and any reasonable person could see that. Because if it were true, then why is it every year our population gets more obese? Every single year. For like the last 10 years, our lifespan is going down, okay? Because there's a discontinuity between the needs of the individual, not sound like a sociology major here, but between the needs of the individual and the needs of the corporations to continue to grow. And one of the easiest ways for them to grow is to profit off of the need for people to get that instant gratification. The only way they can offer instant gratification in the fitness business is by delivering some sort of product that's going to cure all your problems, because they can't actually deliver results, because that's not easy. That's not something that can be put in a bottle yet. That's about working with a coach, or having, doing the research yourself. There's ways to do it without a coach, but it's slow and it's hard. It's not something you can sell. So, you're constantly going to be fed. And the other thing too is that every week I get a laugh, because I have clients that go and they watch these shows and they come in and they ask me, oh, I saw on Dr. Oz this week that, I don't know, like, the essence of oregano is supposed to improve your metabolism. It turns out that, 65% of women between the ages of 30 and 80 have hypothyroidism of some kind, and it turns out that's why so we should really all go get oil of oregano, and then tomorrow we'll be wearing bikinis. Like, that's complete and utter garbage. That's like one study with 12 people in it that they had to recruit from across North America, and they pumped that study up to sell a product, and that's literally how they do it. And that guy that's on TV every day at 4 telling you that has been bought and sold by that whole process 100 times over. So if it sounds too good to be true, it is. It just is. And people, it's so frustrating, because you get people that have put so much time and effort and money into this stuff, when if they had just got all that money back and all that time back, they probably could have just got their weight loss goal, but they're chasing some, pot of gold at the end of the rainbow that's just not there.